Hello there, everyone. My name is Oversoul. This is Oversoul Gaming, and welcome to the Bioshock 2 Minerva's Den DLC. Now, this is highly regarded by fans of the franchise to be one of the best things in any Bioshock thing ever. In fact, some people even had the balls to say that they think this is actually what Bioshock 2 should have been, and I know a lot of you really liked Bioshock 2, so let's see if this lives up to the hype. Now, I said we would wait until we started this to tell you what it's about, and I've only played through it once, so to be honest with you, my memory of it isn't the best, but I do have the wiki pulled up here, and this is the official plot description. It says, in the Bioshock 2 Minerva's Den DLC, players take the role of Subject Sigma, the 18th Big Daddy of the Alpha series, reactivated and sent by Brigid Tenenbaum to Minerva's Den, while the events of Bioshock 2 are taking place elsewhere, so this runs parallel to Bioshock 2. Sigma's task is to help Porter, founder of Rapture Central Computing, retrieve the blueprints and codes of the Thinker from Porter's former colleague Reed Wahl, a brilliant mathematician driven mad by splicing, and obsessed with solving an absolute predictive equation. Porter and Tenenbaum seek to recreate the Thinker on the surface and to use it to find a cure for the atom sickness afflicting Rapture. Let's begin.
Subject Sigma is approaching Minerva's Den. He must not reach the Thinker. Detonate the tunnel!
He sounds like the Hulk getting up. Alright, so, pretty simple, uneventful opening this time. Just a little bit of an explosion, a little bit of a wakey and move forward type deal. So that's what we're gonna do. We should be contacted by Tenenbaum here relatively... there we go.
Hello?
Oh, no. Oh, wait, that's not
Mr.
her.
Sigma? Can you hear me? The name's Porter. Charles Milton Porter. Doc Tenenbaum tells me you're here to help us get the Thinker out of Rapture. It's not going to be easy, but nothing worth doing ever is. You should be able to get inside through an airlock.
Okay, now I think I remember. Tenenbaum contacted Sigma to help them before we actually started playing this, so that happened before this actually even starts, which is why we were on our way to Minerva's Den in the first place. It was on her request. God, it's so beautiful, these watery parts, I'm telling you. I love it. Hello, fishies. I'm keeping an eye out for atom slugs. 'Cause you never know where the little bastards might be hiding. And I don't like missing stuff when I can help it, but I also don't want to waste a whole crap load of time. Of course, this is just a DLC, so it's not as long as the main game, but I'm not taking the stairs. I refuse to follow the rules of society. I will jump the gate. Haha, see, I did it. The fence, I mean. Screw you, stairs! Okay, hello. Those textures took a moment to pop in. I saw that. You can't hide that shit from me.
Minerva's Den has been cut off from the rest of Rapture for some time, but not cut off from splicing. Don't let your guard down. The den's gone dark, but if you can reset the local power relay, I'll be able to get the juice flowing from here.
Juice. Okay. It's just like it's always been. Ooh, things are kind of spooky in here. This part actually reminds me of Soma a little bit. But then again, Soma reminds me of Bioshock. So.
Mr. Porter, let me be the first to congratulate you on the founding of Rapture Central Computing. The great chain only grows stronger with each pair of hands laid upon it. I trust that you and I will choose to pull Rapture in the same direction.
Let me make sure real quick that this the screen's gonna be bright enough for y'all. It appears that my settings are all the same from the way I left them from the core game. But also I noticed little sisters. Yes, there are little sisters to deal with in the DLC as well. And I do believe that they are dealt with in the same manner with the whole gathering Adam and shit. So with that being the case, much like with the core game, I will cut that nonsense out. Which will make this already short DLC even shorter, which is a good thing, because then it means we can move on to the next thing faster.
Hello there. Welcome to Minerva's Den, the home of Rapture's high technology.
Okay. Cool. Cool but creepy.
What steps into Minerva's den? Porter's newest toy? He wants the Thinker for himself. But you see, old friend, the machine has chosen me.
Okay, I think this is where I'm supposed to go, so since this DLC is already relatively short to begin with, I can afford a little time doing a little bit of exploring more and looking for some items and shite. Actually, I don't think there's much down here, though. I don't know why. Oh, that's it? That's all it was? I just had to walk a few feet this way. I should have just, I don't know why I didn't just do that in the first place. Didn't bother to see, that doesn't open, okay. Alright, so, that was just really dumb of me. Could have just got that in the first place and saved myself from all that backtracking. Unnecessary. But, now we move forward. Property of Reed Wahl.
Thinker made me do it.
Oh, hell.
Reed Wahl. He and I founded Rapture Central Computing together, but the greedy bastard pushed me out years ago. The splicers, the security. He pulls the strings in Minerva's den now.
Yeah, well, he's about to meet his maker. Damn! Okay. Yeah. We only have a drill we only have the drill and telekinesis to start with. Oh, I hear a shimmy glimmer up here. You know what that means. Time for a new something. Oh, a weapon. It's called the ion laser. Yes. Laser cells. I'll take that. It's actually a pretty fun gun, not gonna lie. It goes... You see that? You shoot lasers. Okay.
Look at you, Sigma. You think that Porter is your ally, but the Thinker knows better. The Thinker knows.
What would Rapture be like without a proclamation?
Oh no, spider splicers! Yeah, they figured...
The power is rerouted. That should tip things in our favor. Head up to my office in the executive wing. I've got something you'll need. Hurry now.
Yeah, the thing is, they expect you to have already played the main game before, playing this DLC. So they are not shy about sending the advanced enemies after you right away, like the spider splicers. Because they figure you should already know how to deal with them by this point. And there's a tape over here. You know how I know? Because it's glowing red. That could also... That's just the lighting from other two. Oh, wait a minute. Dork... Oh, I don't have any hack darts yet, though.
Porter and I are partners, but he's wasting that machine. In off hours, I've been using it to predict the outcomes of baseball games, and it is incredibly accurate. Apply such equations to Rapture's markets. This thing is the money-making grail. But Porter, I have heard them feeding it recordings of his dead wife. The fool wants to turn the thinker into a person. I could not imagine a sadder fate for such a perfect machine.
Oh, shit. I don't have the electricity to disable it, so I have to wait for it to turn its head. Ha. On my side now, though. There's a couple of collectibles in here. Besides the little sisters in this DLC, there's also these little, like, janitor robots that we can bust up, and it's a collectible. Anyways, security command. Probably should have just used this in the first place.
Trick the security system. Divert bots, turrets, and cameras to attack where you choose. Send friendly bots on errands.
Okay, I don't think I really need to show you guys those for this one, because they're literally the exact same as they were in the core game. The only thing that's different is the weapons. The plasmids we get are pretty much the same. We don't have enough for anything. We only have 10 atom. We have yet to acquire a little sister for the purposes of helping us.
Those vacuum bots sucked up all sorts of things before they went on the fritz. Crack one open, and you might find something you can use.
That's what I was just telling you guys about. This is one of the collectibles, these little vacuum bots. You blow them up to get valuable loot. Like first aid kits and money. There's 5 of them in total. Well, that guy blew up. Wish I was looking... Oh. Oh, wait a minute. Hey, no, 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 you're supposed to be on my side. I threw the thing at you. There. Now you're on my side. Rocket security bot. A little bit different from the little turret gun ones, don't you think? Don't judge me. Like I said, I only played this DLC once. I found an upgraded spear gun. Well, that was quick.
The Thinker's perfect equation has predicted your every move, Sigma. It knew you would be here. It knows where you will be next. And it knows that you will fail.
Yeah, well, your stupid prediction robot.
Wahl's become obsessed with perfecting his predictive equation. The Thinker can do plenty, but tell the future? No. The splicing drove him mad. Wahl can rot here in Rapture for all I care. We'll make a copy of the Thinker and return it to the land of the living.
You know, I'm glad you interrupted me, because what you just said there, you worded it a lot better than I ever could have. I have remote hack darts, but I don't think I have a remote hack gun yet. Who the hell are you shooting? Oh, there's a thing there.
Did you know that the Thinker processes the equivalent of 12,000 encyclopedias every day? The Thinker works hard for Rapture.
There was a turret over here shooting at my little robot. A rocket turret. Could have been useful, but eh. Okay. There's not really... Oh. Yeah, I don't really see any items here. Yeah. I got a special ammo type, that's cool and all, but... Oh, thermal cell, right. These ones set people on fire, haha. Yeah, it's pretty fun. I think I got shot once. Nope, don't care. I will take this, though.
Adam is a predatory substance. After exposure, a constant supply is required to maintain its effects. Otherwise, the user deteriorates into madness. My plasmid, which releases the little ones from their servitude, is promising, but limited. It only works on the children with the slugs in their bellies. On an adult splicer or Big Daddy, you'll see rejection effect. Undesirable. But if the deterioration of mind and body were reversible, if Adam's sickness could be cured, then its predatory nature would be no more.
Well, it appears that I have reached a dead end, but it was not a wasted. It was not a wasted trip. It was not a wasted trip because I got some pretty useful items out of it. So, yeah. I'm gonna follow the arrow again. Ooh, the Thinker knows. That's creepy. Something happened here. Holy shit. This is a horror show.
The Thinker has shown me so much. My outlook was limited before. Ball games and stock prices, dollars and cents. No, the numbers spiral out. They touch everything. Hidden within them lies a predictive algorithm for you, for me, for the destiny of the base allele to the stretch of a galaxy's arm. The Thinker is destined to give birth to that crystalline equation, which...
That hack tool should come in handy. Head back up to my office.
I know. You interrupted the tape, you fuck. God, I hate when that happens. Okay.
Has shown me so much. My outlook was limited before. Ball games and stock prices, dollars and cents. No, the numbers spiral out. They touch everything. Hidden within them lies a predictive algorithm for you, for me, for the destiny of the base allele to the stretch of a galaxy's arm. The Thinker is destined to give birth to that crystalline equation, which determines all. I thought I knew its true purpose before. I thought Porter was the fool. Now I see. I was the fool all along.
Alright, well, that takes care of that. And now I'm gonna see how many hack darts I can get out of this thing. Come on. Alright, I filled up. Gotta use one, though. You just got the damn thing and they make you use it right away.
Minerva's den is mine. You think you can hack your way to the Thinker?
I'll try.
You're welcome to try.
Well, that's what I said I was gonna do, isn't it, asshole? Now watch this.
Numbers don't move.
Alright. Who thinks they have the right to zap diddly at me like that?
Rapture depends on the Thinker every day.
Ooh, it's
Dispatching trains,
No, excuse me.
connecting your phone calls, and keeping the air fresh. The Thinker, the most helpful machine in Rapture.
More like the most totalitarian machine in Rapture. See, if it's not one crazy power-hungry asshole thinking that they're saving everybody and really making things worse, it's another.
Use your hack tool to spring open the door.
I know.
That crack in the window looks big enough to get a dart through.
Chances are, they told us to come here first. We were probably gonna come here, and he was gonna be like, oh no, it's locked. You're gonna have to go get the hack tool. But guess what, motherfucker? Me and my perfectly good sense of direction in video games and the simple knowledge of going off and scavenging for items saved us a bunch of damn time. In the long run, we didn't have to backtrack, so nah. That's right. I did good from the
More
get-go.
splicers haven't gotten into my office thanks to the Thinker's security. I'm giving you top-level access now.
Cool.
All right? Beginning scan.
Let's do it. Hi.
Scanning. Designation. Sigma. Please, come in.
You know your boss is not going to be happy about this.
Sorry I can't be there to meet you in person. You've seen the state of the den these days. It's the Thinker that's important now, though. I need you to get to the computer core and print a hard copy of the Thinker's machine code. Core access is in
Oh,
operations.
is that all?
There's an Ops access punch card hidden in the compartment under my desk there. Grab the card and head for Ops.
It sounds like such a simple task. Mind if I hack your safe? I mean, you did let me in. Ooh, I want the blue one. Ha! Worth it. Walking Inferno, you take less damage from fire and inflict more damage when you use fire. Yeah, I'll take it. Only thing I don't need is the Eve hypos. I'll use one anyways. Take it. Tape.
That first year in London working for Turing, I didn't see Pearl much. Spent all day and night in a government compound, building a computer to crack the Enigma machine. Pearl got pretty fed up with me. I didn't pay her heed. And then one night, I'm out in that complex, and the Blitz starts falling. Next morning, I came home to find nothing but ashes where I last saw her. Nothing but ashes.
That's very sad.
Potter's time is done, friend. And now you collude with this traitor to steal the Thinker away from me? Sigma must be removed from the equation.
But I'm Sigma. Uh-oh.
Thinker, deploy office defenses.
Ah, yeah, fuck. God, I hate these guys. And this time, not only is it a brute, but he's on fire. Holy shit. These guys are like Donkey Kong on his period. Oh my god.
Wahl. He was a brilliant engineer. We saw eye to eye once, long ago, but the splicing made him paranoid, delusional. He'd murder us both to keep the Thinker here.
This gentleman appears to no longer have a face. Oh, it was just covered in blood. Okay. Well, I mean, he barely has a face anyways. Jesus, look at that. Okay. That's what splicing will do to you, kids. Remember, stay in school and don't do splices. If your friends say, hey bro, you want to go behind the gym and splice up, you tell them, no. Because I don't want to look like a deformed mongoose. I don't want to end up looking like an elephant with herpes. You know, so I'm good. I'm good on the splicing thing. The powers and shit ain't worth it. Holy mother of... Look at how pretty that is. Oh, it's so beautiful. Do I afford anything yet? Nope. Hello. Hey, what's in here? Nothing. It's the way I came, actually. Earlier, I mean. I hear a little sister, though.
The Rapture Central Computing mainframe performs over 1 million calculations per second. Couldn't your business benefit from that kind of power? Contact a corporate accounts representative today.
Oh, we're about to get our
Central Computing.
first little sister.
The Lancer is the most technically advanced Big Daddy that Rapture ever produced. Now it stands between you and the little sisters. And if there's anywhere that you'll need Atom to get by, it's Minerva's den.
All right, cool. Enough talk, more shoot. Let's do this. Ah! Oh, Jesus, mother of God. Oh, la 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 la. I'm playing Ring Around. Oh, shit. Oh, he has the same weapon as me. That's why.
Subject Sigma rises above the pack, hmm? A futile gesture before the all-knowing thinker.
Little sisters can be either saved or harvested if you harvest, returning little... Doctor, blah, blah, blah. Right, we already know about that.
Shares its name. Come visit the Thinker today.
Time to adopt the little one. See, it is exactly like the core game. It's the Gatherers. And here's one of them already. Much like the core game, though, you guys already know the deal. I'm gonna skip the hell out of this boring-ass shit so that we can focus primarily on the narrative. So I will be a B. Alright, well, that takes care of that mess.
It's this way.
Uh-huh. And the other corpse just so happens to be in the opposite direction of where we need to go. Fantastic. Okie dokie. Oh, we can't even go that way. Oh, yeah, we can. We have this now. Alright. Well, before we do that, though, I'm gonna go ahead and say that this is a good point to stop this episode. As I've said before, I try to make the first couple episodes of anything not super long. However, this is DLC to a game that rightfully you guys should have seen. If you're watching the DLC, you should have seen the core game first. So, we can afford to make these a little bit longer in the beginning, since it's technically just more Bioshock 2. But anyways, I think a half hour is good enough for now. And we're going to go ahead and leave it at that. So let me know what you think of this DLC so far in the comments down below. And as always, thank you all so much for watching. And I will catch you possibly on another day, definitely at another time, and likely in another video. Okay, goodbye.